Now, I've made previous videos about market profile and how you want to be using it, but it's really not that difficult, right? So when we just continue to play price on, there's where we see. So this was now Wednesday the 7th, and this diagram here shows us the volume profile. So we have the gray regions, we have the gray regions, right? Now this region here, the blue region, is where the highest amount of volume is being traded. So this is a POC area. So this yellow line over here, this is the POC. Now, what does POC mean, right? POC means point of control. Now, point of control means highest volume, right? And this is kind of the finishing story point when it comes to choosing key levels, because the most asked question I get is, how do I find my key levels? And so we've been through the entire checklist. So yes, we have a fair value gap. That is kind of the first thing you're looking for. You want to project the key level, the candle before the fair value gap, just like this, right? The second thing you're looking for is absorption, right? So typically when you see a break to the downside or a break to the upside, you want to see absorption. I'm just going to write ABS. And these are the three things that validate any key level in the market, right? These are the three things you need. You need to have a fair value gap, you need to have absorption, and you need to have some kind of high volume area. The reason high volume is important is because volume corresponds to interest. So what that means is, right, if you take a basic definition of volume, it's the bid plus the ask, right? So bid and ask you can only see via the footprint charts. So these numbers here, the left number is the bid, the right number is the ask. So what that means is, when you see a high volume, it means the bid and the ask together are very high, right? There are a lot of market orders resting in this level, right? So if I bring this over here, there are most of the day's market orders were resting in this key level. Now that is a good sign, right? Because high volume corresponds to high interest. And high interest is where you want to be trading from. So high volume corresponds to high interest, right? Interest meaning buyers and sellers are interested in trading at that price. They like that price. They think that is a fair price in the market, right? So anyone who's stuck on key levels, this is my basic framework to finding them, right? Fair value gap, absorption, and volume. I often say to traders, you can avoid 90% of your losses if you simply waited for the markets to trade at your key levels. And so I